guys, this is Jen on Freedom 101. This channel is a YouTube channel for the people at large. This video today, I wanted to talk about something called the etymological dictionaries and encyclopedias. Etymology is how we use words, the origin of the words, as well as how to use the words. It goes into the history of the words, the language that the word was used in, as well as what language it was. For example, the German word of law, the Latin word of law, the English word of law, when it was first used, how it was used, and what it really means. So here's one of my dictionaries. This is a new Chambers Dictionary of Etymology. It's got 30,000 English words in it, and I refer to it often. I have another one that I got off YouTube, and this one has 8,000 words. It's a dictionary of word origins by John Ito, A-Y-T-O, Ato, and it's really handy too, and I will put the definition of etymology in the description of this video. There's also tons and tons of etymology dictionaries and encyclopedias that you can download that are free online, where you can look up any word origin that you can think of. For example, the word democrat or democratic or democracy. Most people don't really understand what this word means. So one day I was reading an encyclopedia from the 1700s, and I realized that it didn't have in it a republican form of government, and that caught my attention. I was thinking, well, why isn't there a republican form of government when so often we hear these days that we are in a republican form of government? So when I looked up forms of government, it gave me 3 types. It gave me a government where one person was the ruler, which is a monarchy. A group of people was the ruler, which is an aristocracy, or all the people rule, which is a democracy. So wanting to know more about the word democracy versus what I thought a republic was, I looked up democracy, and I happened to come across an old etymological dictionary. And I looked up the word, and it had it broken down into its parts. And its parts were demo, kratos. Demo means people, and kratos means rule. So democracy really means people rule. So I thought, okay, well, where does this republic come in? How does it play into all of this? I was reading an old book, and it had a quote by Thomas Jefferson that said, we lived in the form of government they were trying to create was a democratic republic. And I thought that was interesting. So what is the republic part? The republic part is where all the people, the democracy part, rule. But how can they rule? Because they can't each rule themselves and send each of themselves to Washington. So they have to have elections and elect representatives, which are representatives or republic. So they send people to RE in reference to the public. And those people are supposed to speak on their behalf. That's where the republic comes in. So you have a democratic republic. The reason why this was so important to Thomas Jefferson, who is an advocate of natural law, you can tell by reading the Declaration of Independence, because he uses the term, all men are created equal, which is intrinsic to natural law. It was an argument in the conference that the founders were having. Some of them wanted only wealthy property owners to have a voice in the government. And Thomas Jefferson said, no, everyone needed to have a voice in the government. All the people, not just some of the people. Some of the people would be an aristocracy. But he wanted all the people to have a voice and have a right to a vote. And so that's where we get democracy. So we are a democratic republic. And my point to this is not that we're a democratic republic, but that we need to read our etymological dictionaries. Have a nice day, you guys.